Hi, I'm Sandi Genovese, and I don't know if you can tell, but we've tuned the lights way down. So hopefully you can see the charm of this lighted display. These are plastic clear cubes that we're going to make. They're decorated with vellum stickers and washi tape, all that's see-through, so that the light bulb that's inside can glow. And I tell you, I put this in my guest bathroom, and when guests go in there at night, it is the most charming thing. There's just this bundle of adorable lights, but it just looks, in this case, like holiday gifts. And of course, the theme of how you decorate these little cubes is completely up to you. You can see here I've done one with polka dots. Here's one that's meant to look more like a gift, but you're going to see just how really cool this is. Okay, well, we have turned the lights back on so that you can see the steps on how we're going to do this. And I needed to start first with the lights. And I've reached in, these are battery operated, which is how come they can sit loose like this on a cabinet. I've turned them off because with the lights on, it's hard to tell that they're lit anyway. But I want to show you how I started. Here are what the lights look like. I went to Hobby Lobby. I discovered that the craft stores, if you go to the wedding section, they have all of these cool things. This is a string of 10 lights, battery operated. The batteries just go in here, and this has an on-off switch so that when you turn it on, it lights up, and then all you have to do when you don't want them lit is turn it back off, and they go back off. But this, once you untangle this, unwrap it so that these are loose, then it means that you can arrange them in any number of containers. Imagine once these are loose that they can be arranged in this shredded paper. And then all I have to do is take the 3D cubes that we're going to learn how to build in just a minute and put them right over top. I mean, it's just the most fun thing, I tell you. Now that's if you want to put them into a container. Then having them be battery operated is helpful. If you want to string them and hang them, in your home on the mantel or any other place, you can just buy the regular string of lights. We have these plugged in, and although the lights are up, hopefully you can at least tell that they're lit. However, once you've accomplished the light situation, whether you buy the battery ones or whether you buy the strings of lights and how many there are, you need to look at how to decorate, and that is using the cube. I started by going to Staples or the office supply store, and you want to get a whole box of transparency sheets. I think my box had, 50 or maybe even 100 in it. And then I went back and I die cut the 3-dimensional cube. I'll put the pattern up. Hopefully you can see if I hold this against, I'm not sure if it shows best without my hand in the way or with the paper, but there are perforations that mark where to fold. And I'll put those on the pattern as well. So all you have to do is fold, and all of these are mountain folds in order to create the 3D cube. Once you have all the mountain folds, there's one tab on the end that you need to put adhesive. And what I used is just a little bit of double stick tape. So I have double stick tape because it's clear enough that it's not going to mar the look of the clear display. So you put it on the tab, and then I'm going to just lay this down back where the folds are lined up, and lay this down where the folds are lined up and press. Because you folded it first, it's very easy to get it in the correct position. Now it folds up just like a little box. The fact that you already have everything on here, is easy. You do want to go back and you want to put the hole that's going to actually allow it to be attached. And you can put that in any place you want. Now you could do this before you attach this if you want, or after, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to take, this is an 1/8 inch hole punch, and I'm going to punch right in the middle of one of those squares. And then I'll go back with my scissors, and I'm going to create a little X. So if I start here, then across from here, I'm going to make another little slit. Doesn't have to be exact. And then if this line is this angle, then roughly here I want to do a line, a little slit, a cut, and come back in the extension of that cut and do another one. So basically I've created an X with a little hole punched out of the middle of it. And so when I close this cube up, and I'll reinforce right now each of these folds as well. So you end up, and I know video isn't the best place to try to look at a clear cube like this, but if I keep turning it around, hopefully you can see the clear cube with the little hole in the bottom. And even at this point, it's going to, you'll see how easy it is to put it right over the top of these things. Such a fun thing. But now you get to decorate, and there's lots of options. I have some that have washi tape, and I'll show you. Let me bring this in and let me show you that option here. This one, I have washi tape around the sides, and then I have vellum stickers, and then vellum punched in heart shapes to make the bow. Here is more washi tape and more vellum stickers. And then I've got some that are just fun polka dot patterns and just stripe patterns. Here's one. These are clear see-through stickers, which are similar to, it's the same, a different design, but the same as these. And I realize all of the see-through stuff is probably not the easiest thing to watch on a camera. So I thought the one that I would actually decorate with would be the vellum, because I think it's the easiest for you to see. So whether you find vellum stickers or you take vellum and you run it through a Xyron machine, and then you just go back with different size circles and you punch out circles. And because this has been run through a Xyron, it's already got adhesive on the back. Either way, you're going to peel these off. You either peel the backing off this one, or flip that over, you take the different polka dots off of this one. Either way, you're going to just work your way around. And I like some of these to overlap the lid, because that way it ensures that the lid doesn't want to pop back open, because the plastic is really kind of rigid. And I think in this instance, I think I might actually mix in a few other, I think I'm going to try doing one vellum sticker that's also green, just for the heck of it. I think I'll move them around to this edge and stick a green polka dot. I'll go back. Of course, how many dots you do and the pattern that you create, I've said this a million times before, that's the beauty of making it yourself. You get to decide. So I'm going to just try to quickly put more dots. So you can see, fully decorated, just polka dots, but fun. What makes it magic is when you place it on here, whether you place them clustered into a container or whether you hang them. And I thought I would go ahead and pull these off so that you can see each of these other designs in the one that's lit up. And then one more time, we will turn the lights off so that you can really enjoy the magic of the lighted display. How cool is that? You know, plastic 3D cubes turn ordinary white lights into displays that can be themed for any season or any special event, and they are completely, wait for it, delightful.